every day with this guy. He just doesn't stop. Gilbert Arenas doesn't stop. When it comes to terrible takes, he just can't help himself. He just wakes up in the morning and just conjures up the worst possible take any human being has ever heard. It's like every single time.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
Now, there are many reasons to not take Gilbert Arenas serious, okay? Like, many. I know many people bring up the gun incident or whatever. Yes, that's a really good reason. But, I mean, he also said that Giannis doesn't understand basketball. You can't take him serious. And this right here, this is just awful. This is just god awful. So he gave his take on Victor Wembanyama and why there's many teams that he can't go to. Don't really understand where this is coming from, but yeah. So let's stop that. Let's go ahead and listen to what Gilbert has to say. It's a genius at work here.
Oh, I'm not going to Detroit if I'm a French superstar.
It's why.
Next team, please, Charlotte. No, I'm French. I am not going to Charlotte, North Carolina. Come on, man. Where's the poppin' city of who I am?
We got the Houston Rockets.
He might be like Yao Ming was. To Houston. He's going to Houston. If I'm him, I'm looking at Houston. The other four, y'all can f the off, okay? The NBA is not giving you this French sensation, so y'all don't even know. Y'all better stop taking because y'all ain't getting him. He's going to a big city. You're not putting him in a small market team. You have to put him in a market to tap into where he's from. Yeah. No, I'm not.
Okay. All right. Many reasons why this is stupid. Now, this actually probably makes a lot of sense if you think that the draft is absolutely rigged. I mean, maybe that makes sense, but there's no reason to necessarily assume that. I don't really know why you would assume that. I mean, even if I'm thinking about the last great big man, right? Me personally, okay, this is just me personally. I think the last great big man to come into the league as far as like top 5, top 10 player is Tim Duncan. He went to San Antonio. I don't really know why the NBA would try to tailor this to another city. Doesn't really matter. And also just keep in mind that small market teams winning also helps the NBA. Like it's not like the NBA only wants their great players or their best players to go to big cities. Not necessarily. Okay. It actually helps if everyone in the league is competitive. Okay. It actually helps that if you look at the San Antonio Spurs division right now, it's highly competitive. It's really good. It's really good for business. Believe it or not. Yeah, it's really good. The Memphis Grizzlies, yeah, really good. Okay. They're popular now because of Ja Morant. So there's no reason in my books or in my mind where they would purposely want to send Victor Wembanyama to a big city. You don't have to do that, okay? You want other cities to become better, or you want other cities to become more popular, and you want, like, the NBA doesn't care. If Victor Wembanyama goes to the San Antonio Spurs, he's gonna generate money, okay? He is, and it's gonna come down to just like back in the day, right? When we were winning, man, it's crazy how I gotta say back in the day. It was a while ago now, but when we were winning consistently, were we the most fun team to watch? By the way, Victor Wembanyama is gonna be a lot of fun to watch, but we weren't the most fun team to watch for like an average viewer, right? But we still racked in plenty of money, plenty of numbers for the NBA because we were the standard, we were the gold standard. So every single time like a really good team would go against us, it's like, oh my God, how do they stack up? You know, like that's what it came down to. So we still generated quite a bit of views and we still generated quite a bit of money. So I don't really understand this whole notion that Victor Wembanyama has to go to the Houston Rockets. That just doesn't track for me. I just think that's kind of stupid and it's kind of dumb, but it makes sense coming from Gilbert here. But those are just my thoughts really quick. You guys let me know what you think. I just think that's a silly notion. Maybe it's my bias talking. Maybe it's like, well, I am a Spurs fan, so it doesn't make sense. But to me, it's just silly. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Does every top tier talent go to like a top team? Also, him bringing up the fact that he's French or whatever, I don't really get that either. I don't know what that has to do with it. Is he possibly also saying that Victor Wembanyama, because coming from France, he would want to play in a big... I don't believe that either. I mean, he's been very open in saying that he just wants to play for a team that knows basketball. He's at least given hints to that. And we already know that his camp there's been reports saying that his camp, they can't say it, but they would much rather him play for San Antonio. So I don't know. It seems like it fits the NBA's interests, no matter where he lands, really. And those teams or those franchises will generate quite a bit of money, and they will be on TV. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of silly overall, and I don't think it's there's any basis in what Gilbert Arenas is saying. But I'll give it to you guys later. If you want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com or become a Patreon YouTube member, only $2 a month. I'll give it to you later. Till next time. Bye.